Tonight on the podcast, ladies and gentlemen, while I was on the TikTok streets, I ran into another conversation they was having about, Black Americans, also, referring to FBA. Now, this woman is going to be the main woman we want to talk about. She's going to say what she takes issue with, with the term FBA and people who say they are FBAs, but what she says is really furthest from the truth. But let's go ahead and check this out.
Do you feel like we should just call ourselves Africans, or we shouldn't have our own ethnic identity name? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Can I just step in for 2 seconds?
One second, and then I'm done. I don't want to get yeah, this is my last time speaking.
Yeah.
I think our ethnic identity is already African American, right? Our people have been calling themselves African since we got over here, right? I think that's our ethnic identity. I think our racial identity is Black, and it's still the same thing. It's just me and you think we're thinking the same thing. Just we have this opposite labels of what we're calling it.
You just got your decision, right? And I got mine. I understand though.
Yeah, and it's just like, and because you're into the foundational Black American stuff, I personally, as an African American, I don't like the divisiveness of it all. Like when some FBAs talk, not all, but it's too divisive for me to even consider identifying with. You know what I mean? It's very, very hard for me to identify with that, because foundational Black American, yes, our people struggled, our people built up this country, right? But I don't like the divisiveness, because Caribbeans also had a hand with building up America as well, right? They were literally being shipped from the Caribbean to the South as well. And the divisive and the xenophobia is what turns me off. If it wasn't that, I would be a proud FBA. But for right now, I'm a proud African American ethnically and racially. I'm a proud, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's no hate. It's no hate. It's just like the divisiveness for me.
Yeah. Okay.
So after listening to her, according to her, she'd rather be called an African American. And first of all, that's her prerogative. We live in a country that they say there's 100 different genders. So, I mean, for her to say that she would want to go by African American, that doesn't hurt me at all. If she doesn't want to go by FBA, she say we're Black, so I guess she may want to say Black American. I don't know. But let me raise some different conversation here, based off of what she's saying. She's saying some people, have certain rhetoric and it kind of turns her off. There are people, no matter what you believe, whether it's religion, whether it's whatever conversation you have, politics, it's going to be people that's going to say things just way out of pocket, way out of turn. But she admitted those people aren't the majority of FBAs. They are the minority. So why are you making a decision or being turned off by an extreme minority when you admitted it's not all, but it's an extreme minority of them? Now, what issues do she take with FBA? She takes issue with people saying in FBA, you're not going to dump the negativity of your group on us. When you become a doctor, when you become a lawyer, when you open up a business, when you do anything great, you give praise to your nationality or your particular ethnic group. But when you do something bad, you want to say he's Black, she's Black. And for us to say, no, you're not going to dump your negativity over here. If you want your positivity is your ethnic group or your nationality, and so will be your negativity, your crimes, and anything else. That's not hatred. That's not hatred at all. You say that, well, FBAs are xenophobic. Being a xenophobe is just having an extreme dislike and prejudice from people from other countries. Black Americans, FBAs, have welcomed everybody all over the world in this country. We have been the people that when they deal with discrimination, who they come to? Us. No matter who they are, whether they Arab, Hispanic, whether they African, Caribbean, no matter who they are, Latino, they always come to us. Hey, Black people. So no, we're not xenophobic, because if that's the case, nobody would even came toward us for help. When people from other countries start coming in here after the Civil Rights Act, benefiting off of what our ancestors fought and died for, we still welcome them with open arms. When the Asians couldn't go into the white neighborhoods and they had to go to the black neighborhoods to open up their businesses. Some of them had to go live in the black neighborhoods. We as black Americans didn't get band together and run them out based off of xenophobia. No. They say, hey, man, that's another oppressed group of people. They being done wrong by them folks. Man, come on, man. You good. We have never been, quote unquote, xenophobic. The only people who have truly been xenophobes is the folks. They've been the xenophobes. They have been the ones that's prejudiced. They the ones that say, I don't want those Vietnamese over here. Just as they say, I don't want those blacks over here. I don't want those Latinos over here. I don't want those Arabs over here. I don't want those East Indians in my neighborhood. You understand? So the true xenophobes have been the folks, not black Americans. So if you're going to call black Americans xenophobe, at least back that up with our documented history, how we have been the biggest welcoming group to all immigrant groups. We have. And we have stood up and put in work for immigrant groups. The only thing you're seeing now is that black Americans have taken an inventory of what we have done for other groups. And we say, hey, well, hold on. Wait a minute. We did this. We welcomed them in. We've done this. And what we got out of it? It hasn't been reciprocal. They haven't helped us like we helped them. They haven't hired us for jobs. Shoot, some of them are actually killing us in their stores. You know what I'm saying? And when they have stores, they ain't even hiring us from the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So what FBAs are saying is no, it's not going to be no more one-sided benefits where we do it all and nobody has to do nothing in return. No. What FBA is saying is that we have to make our culture exclusive and gatekeep our culture no different than any other group gatekeeps their culture and make their culture exclusive. There's nothing xenophobic or hateful about any of that. How is that divisive to say you're not going to come in here and be disrespectful to the group of people that paved the way for you? Because your success only happened because of FBAs. I did it on my own. You would have never got in here to do it on your own without the help of FBAs. And if you were so successful or whatever, you're so much smarter, you're so much better, then why you didn't do that in your homeland? That's all. What's wrong with answering that question? Well, that's xenophobic to ask that question. Why is that xenophobic? Because you come over here and you think you're better, but you didn't show how better you were in your homeland. Listen, there's a lot of great people in India right now who are great and smart people and innovating in India. They didn't have to come over here like Vivek Ramaswamy's people. They got people in China right now innovating and really doing some innovation with technology in China. They didn't have to come over here to do it. So don't give me that you so much better, because the people who are the better people, they stay in their homeland, they fight, they build. Or if they come over here to get some education, they do what they got to do here and they go right back to their homeland and go build for their people on their homeland where their people been there for thousands of years. There's nothing xenophobic about that. See, we have to see this. You want to call yourself African-American. In your mind, African-American means you can steal from the culture. We toil for everybody. We literally be a slave, because that's what she really talking about. She want us to be a slave. Slaves serve everybody. They don't serve themselves. Slaves don't think about their benefit. Slaves don't think about their hunger. Slaves don't think about their future because they're slaves. They're here to work for somebody else to the day they die. And black Americans say, no, we're not going to be your slaves anymore. We're not going to be the slaves of the Democrats. We're not going to be the slaves of other groups. No, we're not nobody's slave. We're not talking about in the area of physical slavery, but we're talking about all the other areas, just serving other people. And with nothing in return for free, that's slavery. At least if we're going to do something, well, then cash out. Go ahead and pay us for it. Then, okay, it's a two-way street. We doing something for you, we getting paid for it. So it's a business arrangement at that point. No, gone are the days where we're going to just go jump out in the front and go stand up for the folks or anybody else, because we have jumped out for them and crashed out for them for hundreds of years. That's over too. They say they smarter. Well, show it. Show it. Show how much you better. Because they wouldn't be where they at today. It wouldn't be for FBAs. So no, ma'am. No, ma'am. You got it completely wrong. You got it completely wrong. Now, if you want to be somebody's slave and you want to allow disrespect from people that your ancestors paved the way for to come in here and disrespect you and your group and your lineage, that's on you. But you can't get mad with the rest of us who say, no, we're not allowing that. That's not going to happen. Can't get mad, young sister. You can't. Some people okay with being a doormat. We're not. I'm definitely not going to be nobody's doormat. No, because the doormat is to be walked on. Nobody cares about the doormat. It's there to be walked on. Sorry. Black Americans aren't nobody's doormat. We aren't nobody's slave. And the Democrats find that out real quick in this election that, no, we're not going to just show up for you just because. No. Oh, you being rude and nasty? Oh, okay. Now we're really going to show you how we're not going to show up for you. And hopefully the Democrats learn their lesson, because for 2026 midterms, we'll be back on the Democrats laser focus again. If they even think they're going to come back being disrespectful. You want to put them shields back out to disrespect Black America? Oh, no. We go Voltron on you up again. That Voltron works very well. But don't you feel bad about standing up for yourself and for your community. Don't feel bad not to be sitting up here serving everybody else but yourself. If you can't take care of home first, you can't take care of your community first, how can you even help other people? I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with helping other people. I always say help an individual who is a true ally. An individual, not a group, individual. And that individual ally is a true ally. They help you, you help them. But outside individual allies, no. It's not no shaming going to be over here, ma'am. So you can do what you like to do, and God bless you. But the rest of us, that's not happening. We're not going to let nobody just disrespect us like that. Them days are over. They're over. And a lot of people don't like it. I understand some people in the community don't like it. And for sure, the other groups don't like it. They are angry about this change in Black America. But have you noticed we slowly getting some things done? We slowly turning this community around, slowly but surely, ever since the delineation movement happened. Have you noticed that? I have. So it's kind of like this. Either get with it or just kind of go chill your nerves somewhere. Don't be a thorn in the community side when you're trying to fight for you. Because sis, you say you're a part of the community, you're part of the lineage. Well, we fighting for reparations. We fighting for the anti-Black hate crime bill. Guess what? As a Black woman, you're going to benefit off of that. You're going to benefit off of Black jobs opening up. You're going to benefit off of that. When Trump and Tom Homan get in there and start getting them out, you'll benefit off of that as a Black woman. So, no, think about yourself. Think about your community. Think about your family, your lineage. Think about that like everybody else. Everybody else don't think about us. They only care about their group. They don't care about the rest of America. All they care about is them and their group. And we are just doing no different than all other groups. But when we start doing it, now it's a problem. Please, no. You show us about how you going to help us or whatever, like we did you. You show us that, then that's a different conversation at that point. But all these other groups, and they're starting to learn, even the East Indians already starting to learn the hard way about how them folks get down. And then they want to come say, well, Black people did say, oh, no. We don't want to hear that. We tried to tell y'all, some of y'all have been some anti-Black racists, right? But now them folks starting to show y'all. Them folks gonna show every last one of you groups. You think that, well, at least I'm not them. It don't matter if you label as white on paper, you're not white. And they gonna show you